fill the entire building, and if you're still available, I'd like to offer you your old job back. What do you say? Eh? I'm prepared to give you a small increase to compensate for all the trouble I've caused you. What do you say?
I accept, sir.
Good, good. And you know, the only thing I don't understand is, why didn't I think of this earlier?
What is it, Jabulani?
There's a funny...
Oh, does it really smell so strong?
What is it?
It's a... I bought it from the lady in the lift.
Oh, it's a love potion.
Do you think it'll work?
Oh, of course it will work. But just make certain that the man who falls in love with you is the one you want.
Well, there isn't a man, not yet. It's just that I want to be prepared if a man appears.
Tea. Thank you, Java. Excellent.
Some little Punugabam pear, Mr. Kluver?
No, milk and 1 sugar will be fine.
I mean the muti you're using, sir.
Oh, yes, well, the fact is, Jabu, I have this client, and he's been caught with the dagger in his hand and the victim on the ground at his feet. Now, I haven't a chance of getting him off, but I'm certain he is innocent.
Of course, sir.
Well, I mean, damn it all, Jabu. What's a fellow supposed to do?
Agents, have you been to the restaurant? It's Msanzi dam, and I come to Grootland is a Timmy Hooner Kope, man. It kills me.
I got that I think you cost 25 cents. Yeah.
Drinks on the house, boys. I'm telling you, what's in the posting? My provisional liquor license. Yes, they are shares. Jabu, I've got a lot to thank Mr. Kluver for. He's away.
Exactly. Gents, this is to Mr. Kluver. Right, my daughter. I say, cheers, my daughter. Cheers.
bo dire go batangana etsa campaign ya mushumo ya shift. It's a Tuesday, last day shift ka ge le kwele gore yesterday on Thursday. It's our last show. We are all set. Lo go tsoga go thata man in the morning, you know.
Is it?
Yes.
Why though? It's time to celebrate.
And say what? Goodbye.
12 years ya gore re berekile re shumile re gotse le South Africans ka moka ga rena. It's emotional, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
Yeah.
You know, go botlhoko mara go monate, let's celebrate.
Yeah. No, the thing is gore necessarily closely viewers tsa rona, you know.
Yes.
Such a way that we were family. All right, lebitso la ka ke nna ka mohelo pombe ke tshepa re tlo thabela haholo lenaneo la rena ka tsheko. We are live le kana la re phone la ko 08391333720 o ka ye Facebook na go Twitter @shift on SABC1. You can send those messages. Na re botsa gore wena shift o change jwang.
Icho into mntasekhaya ngolwesibini namhlanje siyaziba ngolwesine siyaqhubezela ke sobuyisonga akhabona nje kule veki so sicela nje imiyalezo yenu whatever happened before in your life and whatever happened after ubukela ishift #I shifted kuyi hashtag yethi ke veki yonke ukuthi bana wena ubuma kubutshintshe njani na ngobukela ishift ukhule njani nathi asami sobabini ke samba no sis Fortune Madlala apha awasana ukuthi interpret to make sure into bana the deaf community can also hear nabo ke mamela ke njengoba sibhabhayisa nje yena namhlanje uyagqibezela nathi so this is her last live with us shift so whatever message onayo specifically for Fortune ungayithumela ke mntasekhaya and somebody from the deaf community as well please send us those messages because we all a family we all South Africans and siyakwazi uvana through our sign language interpreters Fortune being one of them.
All right, sikanda go senyana go ge artsenenko what's in your mind?
Alright, what's manje ke mntasekhaya yazi bana ntoni na before singene emxholweni and ndiyathemba into bana this week what's manzeni uba kwenzeke intoni na elifeni zeni because sometimes yakwazi uthumela umyalezo ungakwazi ungena because we are swamped with messages ezingenayo from you guys so whatever ufuna uthatha ngayo phone before singene emxholweni make sure mhlambe it's aligned with what you're talking about 08391333720 is the number to call SMS ke 33720 shift at sabc.co.za email address arena and the social media so rona ka mokarna shift or SABC1.
All right, let's go to Tembisa Rebelele Felicity.
Hi.
Gunjan sis.
Kiteng guys.
Kiteng Lina.
Hey. Wait a king. Hey, I can understand why le re tlohela mara wait. Hey. Okay, but anyways, what's on my mind, you know, I just wanted to thank you guys, the shift team. And all the other presenters, and I can remember only things before. Yes, you know, I've watched the show for a very long time, and it has encouraged me also to want to, you know, to seek knowledge, you know, body and the fact that discuss about women violence and all that, you know, and then get our voice again. More about those things. But yeah, nonetheless, I'm from Tembisa and there's also a project that's happening in Selopele.
Okay.
Selopele in Tembisa. It's my brother's project, so it's called People's Development Project. So what he does is that he looks for the volunteers that are done with their matric. And then by law, they are not studying and they're also not employed. So, specifically because he knows for most of the time they end up falling pregnant and fall into other things, crime and all that. So to combat all those things, he decided to open up this project so that by volunteer to the primary school around there and also the high school that we have there. So what they do is that they go there and then they teach the students more kubala. But also what he has encountered is that most of the children of Africa over grade 8, they cannot read properly and all that.
Yeah.
Yes. So what they do is that it kind of boosts them when it comes to their performance and all that. It has been going on since last year late. So what we do is that we're looking for young people around Tembisa. Sometimes they can just come through and help out. And then the problem that when we were doing this project, we had a problem. Some kids, they do not have stationery. You know, they are less privileged and all that. So we're looking for donations for the stationery, uniform,
Felicity, balithola kae batho? Balithola jwang hore ba kgone ho donate?
We have a Facebook page. It's called People's Development Project.
Okay.
100.
People Development Project 100.
Yes.
All right.
People's Project Development 100.
Okay, cool. But
Yes. So it would be very nice if we look at sponsor and all that. But nonetheless, we just wanted to say, also she has also encouraged us to come with such an idea to make difference community when we see some of the people that are more presented projects making a difference.
And all the best project. Thank you.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Go Facebook. What's on my mind is the struggle that graduates go through to find employment. We spend years fighting with universities and bursaries, making means for us to get through varsity, only to spend even more time applying for jobs that are awarded on criteria we evidently don't meet. They always tell us that education is the key, but what's the point of getting the key that doesn't open any lock? Alright, what's on my mind is NFSA's delaying tactics regarding our applications. I mean, they have been bragging in the media, hey, we have allocated billions, and no student will be turned down by universities, but dololo. Nice. Alright, Prudence Nkosi too, what's on my mind, I've been applying to different stores, applying for jobs, but I got no response from any of them. It's been 3 years without getting any job. I have kids to feed. What am I going to do when the situation is tough like this? I ain't going to depend on social grants. It's inadequate. Please help us through. This is really painful. Patience, Tusha, but obviously if situation now is desperate like that, when I wish you, we can only wish you the best, or at least we get something in the near future. All
right, you can tell us
before.
Oh, yes.
I for the bazar before, yeah. Like, show you feel like a Thursday when I can still continue to a better future. Because SABC Education, in partnership with MSc Business College, offer the bazar of 150, and MSc Business College is one of the most trusted and established colleges with over 26 years experience in college education. So, and they are fully accredited programs. So, Africa nationwide, msccollege.co.za/bursary and follow the steps. T's and C's apply. I don't know escape of my what. All right, kuskipani mntasikaya yazi banandoni na enzeka yo that's going to change your life and mine singena kuyo ke so namhlanje I different ne
yes
okay like any other television show
yes.
Ne le bona di presenters let's ba rona le camera let's ba rona le di floor manager bo lefty bo
directors
we do have producers but we do have executive producers but twa lengore ba tumile fa dula fa se ba re a re tliseng show ya go tshwana le ye le gore ta gona go fela maphelo a setšhaba issue eza kwazi ukuqula impilo ze South Africans so namhlanje siphethe utata apha utata we shift ubona nje uba I shift ibe khona emhlabeni is because of this gentleman who's sitting with us today and isifuni bona bana yaqala phi yayintoni isizathu and ukusukela ngoko ufika ngoku uzothi kangoku ibi njani na itrip yakhona
Mr. Shaka
mne
okay
re kai
thank you but hangata ntse re bua ka di executive producer and bongata ha re bua ka TV yes they know presenters they know directors the cameramen the producer but abatse bore executive producer ke eng ene ke eng role executive producer re bua ka executive producer re bua ka motho jwa
ai re bua ka motho yo o logamano ke bua Setswana motho o logamano a programme kore a timolang programme from the beginning kore conceptually o tlanka concept ya program o concept yo itla totally jwa ke gore what is the national question that he is or she is responding to?
Right.
The national question is in this case, care development, care education, care information.
come up with a program here, a packaging, information new, education new, the national challenges, the nang driving program.
a o sebetse luano sebetsa le go re ratang haholo me Elza ha le qala le tla ka show ena ke eng ntho ne di bone ne le batla go kry eng ko society ne le batla change society jwang?
You know, the executive producer number one in ali the concept mo tlhogong ya yona.
Right.
Concept it does not originate from a vacuum. You'll remember that an executive producer is a member of society. So we too most society near pela mo go yona the challenge ke mara the relationship with the national broadcaster ke gore national broadcaster a le yona e bona the issues the executive producer e di bona ha bo bobedi bo bona the challenge too. A partnership is formed. Yeah. This partnership is let us creatively and conceptually respond to the national question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5th of September 2005. That was the first episode of Shift. Yeah. Gabo Bongani Zindela Rulani Baloi Le Toma at the time.
Yeah.
Since Letoma, after creating the show and forming the partnership with the broadcaster, mandating only one, but has it changed over the years? What have you seen change?
Well,
except to getting these two hooligans later on.
Yeah. You know, the frustration here, a development activist, when the mandate keeps on changing, but the problem does not change.
Right.
The broadcaster is caught between the need to entertain and the need to educate. And almost every time, the issue that will be shortchanged is the need to educate, in preference for the need to entertain. And over the years, Reboni, how this mandate has been changed. We fought at every stage to try and keep the mandate pure, but you know, it does not depend on us. You know, so yes, Shift became very successful. There was a time when Shift was viewed by maybe 200,000 people, but now Shift is being watched by 1.5 million people every episode. So, and that means that there's a word, yes, acquiring resonance. It means that information has shift. It resonates the aspirations of the viewers. Yeah. Question the national question. It means effectively Shift is answering the national question. Yeah.
And in closing, they've been part of Shift, viewers included.
Ke a ba leboga go menagane ke lebogela batho ba ba young people who still burn with the desire to learn. I still thank the nation, because it's not only young people, but the viewers are young and old, and their their needs are the same. Yeah. So, ke ba lebogela support e ba re fileng yona over the years.
I know Kamutse in closing, and I know you're getting emotional.
Yeah.
And a lot of people ba nagana gore ga re ra mmereko wa television ke mmereko fela gore ke mmereko ra gola ke mmereko because in the process we get famous. We've cried on the show so many times,
Yeah, I know.
because we connect with our viewers, we connect with our guests. What has been the most emotional thing for you? You mentioned gore o member ya society before o ba executive producer. Untate. When you look back and say, Kintate Chakela, this is what I've seen, this is what I've done in terms of my work, this is the resonance I've created and been part of. What is the one emotional thing?
You realize that Lona the presenters, Lentele change. And over the last few months, you guys were really professionals. I was moved by the way you are able to interpret the needs of the viewers. Even the guests at Alona on studio, you understood how to handle them, and for that I want to thank you most profusely. I want to thank the team for coming here every time, pointing cameras at you. I want to thank the team at the back for their indefatigable attention to detail. Yeah.
Okay, break.
Hospitalization. It affects everyone. Yet only 5% of South Africans have a hospital plan. Most people think it is complicated and expensive. But Clientele makes it easy and affordable for you. We pay out up to 5,000 Rand per day in hospital. 5,000 Rand cash. The money can be used for unexpected costs related to hospitalization, to supplement your medical aid if you have one, or to bridge the income gap if you can't work anymore. It's affordable. We have a range of options starting from 275 Rand per month. SMS hospital to 49012 and we'll call you back. The Clientele Premium Hospital Plan pays up to 1 million Rand per year. It includes cover for accidental death, accidental disability, and dread disease. You also get cash back. You can't predict life, but you can prepare for it. Get the Premium Hospital Plan from Clientele. SMS Hospital to 49012 and we'll call you back. SMS now.
For 100 years, Kasi steerings have trusted Grandpa to relieve pain fast after a hard day's work because it's ready to work in 10 seconds to relieve backache, headache, toothache, and muscle ache. Kasi steerings are the heroes of their communities and they have trusted Grandpa for 100 years. Grandpa, then, now, always.
Msanzi for sure.
All right, have your messages continue flowing in. South Africa. After 12 years of sharing information, of shifting mindsets, of growing with you, so when I tell people hashtag I shifted. We are live. We're on our phone 08391333720. SMS 3720 shift at sabc.co.za. The social media and shift on SABC 1.
All right, this meter studio ke spelling gore ba re na shift e change maphelo a rona ka mogo. Katli? Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
Ke teng le kae?
Ke rata hairstyle ho ntle gore.
Thank you.
Ne.
Tando?
Hi.
All right. Ngiyaphila. Uke waze showini ne?
Yes.
Uzositshela istory sakho. Ukuthi kwenzakaleni ngempilo yakho. Asibhekelana and then sokhuluma after mina naweso.
Okay.
Check this out.
You're a survivor.
Yeah.
Gifuna ukhulume about this morning. Mabatshela ukuthi you come into the show today to come and share your story.
Okay. Ngiqale ngamfonela itolo kumama. Ngamtshela ngathi shift bangifonele bafuna ngitokhuluma ngendzaba yami rape.
This is after you commented on Facebook from the previous show.
Yes. So then ngambuta mina kumama ukuthi the first time ngitshela ukuthi cousin yami ngirepile. Why uthulile wena ngaloko? Wathula isikhathi wangiphendula. Wathi maqeda lapho wathi bengititshela ukuthi kwebuntwana bokudlala. Ngathi mara uyakwazi ukuthi lento isangihlupha nanyalo. Angikhona concentrate esikolweni. Nangicabanga ngayo ebusuku angikhona kulala, angikhona ukudla. Every time mangihleli nje makufika kimi ukuthi ngitibulale nje. Ngifika ukuthi ngihlalele ngitibulala. Why ungakangisidi? Because every time nakunguwe wathi kahle ukuthi ngitry ukutibulala kangaki. Mara soloko ayikho into lo yendawo. Yabo. Wathula vele wangangiphendula. Ngakatshela ngathi kusasa ngidoba ngashift. Yabo. Ndoba ngikhuluma ngalendzaba le. What drop ifone.
So uhleli nje manje ukhuluma uma akazange avume ukuthi uzokhuluma ngayo. So ubukele manje and
ngimtshelile ukuthi abukele. And then wathi akunankinga utobukela.
So today la ku shift is the first time ukhuluma ngayo kumuntu outside ifamily yakho ngaphandle komake.
Yeah.
What makes me sad is the fact that umtheluma makho ne and I hope ulalele manje. If it takes uthando ukuza e-TV azokhuluma in front of the whole country because afuna ukumbeliever, it's very very sad. I don't think if ukhuluma manga angeza la azokhuluma in front of millions of people just ukuthi athole uthando lwakhe. So mama ngiyacela mama if ubukele njengamanje ufuna nje ukuthi umlalele akhona ukubeliever. This is so heavy for me now. I don't know.
Whew. Yeah. And then mawuphuma Thando show ngwenzakalani?
I'm gonna be honest with you, ne. Mangiphuma la and then ngifika ekhaya. Tinto tichinje from better to worse. Ifamily yadivideka kwaliwa. But into le ngayithanda kuloko ukuthi ngishilo ukuthi labanye abantu anginandzaba nabo. Ukuthi bayangibelieve or abangibelieve benganandzaba nabo. Lo benginenzaba naye kakhulu bekungumama. And then after the show ukhombisile ukuthi sola because I remember etakimi angitshela ukuthi yena kuye bekatitshela ukuthi ngikhohliwe. So uyaxolisa ukuthi azanke anginiketele lithando leli bengilifuna at that time. So noma ngaba ifamily dividekile yena ukhonile ukuthi alwe angilwele angivikele lento le
divide yini ukuthi uzile wazokhuluma ngayo TV.
Yes dividekile ba bena lokuthi I remember mama ngitshela ukuthi bathi why ngikhulume ngayo e-TV, why ngakabiti family ngayitshela ngaloko. So my answer was if ngikhona ukutshela wena umntalo wami ungakayendi lutho ngakho laba labanye kwinlobe batokwenda. So azanke ngikhulume ngayo kuyibo because ngibelieve ukuthi if wena ungekho khona lo tokwenda nabo ayikho into lebatoyenda. So ukuta kwami ka shift wasn't because ukuthi ngifuna kuhlukanisa umndeni but beku step sami sokuhila kulendo lebengikuyo.
And the main thing ufuna umake
akulalele yes avisise nokuthi blendo beyingiphethe kabi kangakanani.
And that's the whole mission accomplished because ekugcineni umake uye bekangakubelieve ngathi. So that already we tick.
Yeah.
abanye abantu bazohila nabo. Well done.
Labanye njengoba bengishilo labanye abantu vele anginanzaba nabo ukuthi bathini, but lo bengifuna understand avisise iphini yami bekungimama, but after le show ukhombisile ukuthi sola and then waxolisa noma mndeni uhlukene umshiyile but yena ukhonile kuma nami angisekele.
And well done to you for being brave. Ukuthi uzokhuluma ngendaba zakho eTV. I mean, this is a personal thing where millions are watching right now, and it took that to get on a journey of your healing and your family. Well done to you.
Thank you.
Well done to you.
Katlego?
Now whereby I helped other people, negative to see to myself. There were negative and also positive feedback from people around South Africa, basically, because this is a national TV.
Yeah.
So marangare positive nearly more than negative, because a lot of people know what transgender is, but then now they start to understand. And thank you for the TV show, Your Generations on SABC 1, to show South Africa what transgender is, and then like what you go through as a transgender person.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then family, apart from parents, how?
Parents, like I would say I have a lucky family. Yeah, my family is very understanding. So, but and everything. But then there are some family members, but Baba Sathalohani still, because they're older now and they used to tradition. So like I understand, because if ever get transition and everybody around me has to transition as well. So because if ever I'm going to change my ID to this point, to that point, also by traveling around and they have to transition as well. So like thank you for other people who really do understand for how is it like to be transgender. Yeah, and like also there are people who added me on Facebook, like, okay, we can't come out, young family, who are like, I'm like this and like that. And I really did help them. There's like a lot of people getting stress from like way far about KZN and stuff like that. They're like, you know what, my family is very traditional. So, how do I start? Other people will tell them, more like, if ever you can't talk to your mother or father, or your grandma or your sister, sometimes writing a letter is always better. You know, letter, how you feel, or like, we're thinking, this is who I am. Give them that letter if ever you can't talk to them face to face. And sometimes it's good if ever one-on-one, rather than family, because like they can influence each other. And I'm like, oh no, it's a face, it'll pass. Hi, wa half a window or something like that. You understand? So like, yeah, I think I really did help a lot of people.
So coming here, when over brave, you shifted in the minds of Atabang.
Yeah.
With the inbox, yeah. Okay.
Alright, mrapa pa Georgia per share story tsa batho ba ileng gore ba tlile mo lanong la rena, and they've shifted the way bona ne ba bona dilo ka bona. Lwena ska lebala ga, you can do that go Facebook le Twitter @shift on SABC 1. Mrapa pa jo tswela pele.
#I shifted.
Msanzi for sure.
Kids drink themselves sick with sugary drinks. Sugar is dumped into the bloodstream with every sip, bringing on obesity, heart disease, and type 2 diabetes. Are you letting your kids drink themselves sick?
The Hollard Funeral Plan now pays up to 75,000 Rand within 24 hours. It also pays an additional 35,000 Rand per child towards their university fees.
The Hollard Funeral Plan now pays out up to 75,000 Rand within 24 hours of a valid claim, enough to cover the cost of a funeral and a tombstone.
Losing a breadwinner can put a lot of pressure on a family, which is why when you take out a policy, you have the option to convert part of your funeral benefit to the provider benefit. This pays up to 1,500 Rand per month for a year to help a family cover basic living expenses. Simply send an SMS or please call me to the number on screen and we'll call you back.
With up to 75,000 Rand paid out within 24 hours of a valid claim, it could be the best call you'll ever make.
Kuleli sonto wena ungaba yi-Powerball millionaire. SMSela uPower ku31314 uthole imphumela ye-Powerball efonini yakho ubese ethubeni lokuwina u10,000 rand. SMSela uPower ku31314 manje.
Moms have started to use Stay Soft, and this is the effect.
Thank you, Mom. Thanks for making my teddy smell so good. Thank you, Mom. My blankie smell irresistible.
With 50% more fragrance and microcapsules for an intense burst that lasts and lasts. With such an irresistible fragrance, more kids will be thanking their moms.
Thank you, Mom.
Stay Soft aromatherapy with 50% more fragrance. Soft as a mother's love.
Win with the Boxer Super Shopper Show with prices like Pampers nappies, only $149.95. Or 100 Glen tea bags, only $17.95. Get 5 kg Sunlight washing powder, only $79.95. You could be one of 12 finalists to appear live on the Boxer Super Shopper Show. 40 years of never paying more than the Boxer price.
Ms. Booth, take a seat. Go to Saganga.
Thanks, doctor. I just need to know some information.
Okay, let's start with your symptoms.
But my fiance, well, I just need to know something.
Is he the type that refuses to see the doctor until it's too late?
Fiance one of your patients. I just need to know if he's come to see you recently.
Generations, The Legacy, tonight at 7:30 on 3.
Msanzi for sure.
Rekhat ba re bathaganetse khampaganya mishumo yashu. 2 days to go. Erisabale today. Go sa sala ka la bone ne mle re ra tswa modimo re khatlile tima. Bye bye South Africa for now. We're not saying goodbye, we're saying till we see each other again. Time to grow and time to go.
Alright, let's meet us to the guest. So.
Jubila.
Minjan ba kamlesha? You go. Tavis.
Hello.
Okay.
Ting guy.
Ting. Bunana?
I have come.
Okay. Good thing. Sharp. Tavis, you've been on our show as well.
Yeah.
Can I clip nyana ya just to remind you and then rata boya rebua nalwe. Yeah. Alright, are checking at the Tavis ali teng mo. Alright, Mrapa, but we're talking about a very important topic. In life, either maybe we spend an hour later, but conversational no life or next door maybe say public clinic change life.
And sometimes you don't even say thank you to these people. So abanye they never get to know about jonga change impilo yakho. So sometimes kukhona abantu abazathetha bajonga mina impilo yami yachinja umuntu wayichinja impilo leyo and ndifuna ubulela kakhulu athetha lonto in front of us.
Now I was hit by a car in 1996. The number 2 SABC. So I used to be a good footballer. Every time I got home grounded disc baba. So like there was a huge stone where we were playing. So the car hit the stone and then both my legs. And then
both.
Yeah, then they were both amputated. Then it happened that when I got back from the hospital after 1 year and 6 months, I went to Naikaya in Mpumalanga, and then I took time to recover from everything. Then sometime I think and I played soccer with my hands. And then a certain doctor, he saw me on the SABC News, Peter Scholes. He called my lawyers. He's like, hey, I saw this young man on TV. I want to help him. I want him to get the proper legs so he can walk again. I've never met him again. Since 2000. I've never met him again because I had to change doctors as time went on. And
Okay. Ta-da!
Don't do this.
Don't be. What's going on in your head?
Yeah. A lot is going on. We met again at Peter Scholes 2015, around November, when I was doing a research about the book I'm writing, my book. And yeah, it was also emotional, the things he told me. I went to him, and then he told me how proud he was of me and the things that I've done in my life and how I'm working and so on.
Then from that day, every mindset how shifted hajong.
Yo, I couldn't believe it. So many things after that happened with regard to me and Peter Scholz. I remember there are people who can change your life forever.
Yeah.
You know, he
sometimes total strangers.
Yeah.
He
he didn't know me, that guy. Like, he changed my life forever. So I keep checking him, calling him, and then going to him just to say thank you all the time. I'll keep saying thank you for everything because it will never end.
That's all you can say.
Yeah.
That's all you can say.
Unalo? Where's nawe showing uninkinga ye management? Mase uphuma la kwenzakalani?
Akitswa rekere kasi batho ba ntse bang. Some they are happy. They were very happy umbona after such a long time. Ba bang ni schoolmate mara ntse ke bua nkere most of them ba ne ba bua le nna ne ba and then like ba bang ba confess ho rona we do have same problem re thabile hore o ile mo rona a re khoni a re tsebile hore re tse jwang then baba then few ba bang kasi then ba tla kwa klawon Miss Enga ba bang ba mpotsa hai rona we didn't know rona le enga ona le kwatanti because rona re tseba le motho a di joke o rata ngo tsheya le batho bo so ke ba and like ha ne ke tswa mo ne ke le ready for anything because ke tseba gore batho ba rata o phobokana vele
I'm a pele no le re go ba trap ha ba provoke
ne ke le ready for the negativity tsa bona obo ne ke le ready so ba bang ja ke maybe ko Facebook le WhatsApp like ha ba inbox ko Facebook hey Miss Enga we didn't know I find now ne vera ke tsefe like it's over yena motho
sa inkela pelo
ke ska inkela pelo and then from kitlile o shift kaba sharp I think hore le anything next about maybe psychology story wena motho ka bo wena wa healer and then ke bona hore ho bua ke kona mriano wa motho a heal ka eng kapa eng le bua le batho ba khona who mamela
lo understand
the situation so now ke happy ha motho ka bona ka go batla go kwatisa ke tswa yena ile sometimes ke a tsheke right ba batho ba di rata di tricks le matrika so ke tswa yena ke like be cool so I'm a good at now
actually very funny so when you came here episode ya bisexuality something say a lot of people have understand even within the LGBTI community hore you bisexual go tshwere wena na rongona because o khona ba le basadi le banna at the same time. After that episode, what happened?
Wow, as I say, it shifted people's mind. That's the most important thing that I was here for, is to shift people's mind, like the concept itself. Sadly that you guys are coming to an end when I thought it would be a beginning of us pitching more ideas to you guys to say, let's talk about this thing. Let's address this because we are frustrated. As she said, it's about talking, about taking out anger, to be free. I mean, and then a burden in myself. Like, I won't succeed to my marriage. That's why divorce rate is so high because a lot of us, we just get married with knowing our spouse. They don't know how to get namang. But if not about getting namang, but it's sickness in health. So how can you be in sickness in health when there's lie in between of who I am? So that's what I took. And guess what? The hits were great. I mean, I even posted, say, between Nali Aroni, Kim Holding by, Kim we hit the roof itself. But the greatest, the thing is about I wanted to try. Women were calling me. There was this woman, Andy Lindube from KZN. She calls like, you know what, I've been suspecting my man who is bisexual, so can you talk to him to find out how it's been? Is it? I'm thinking more women actually calling. I thought I'll be having more hit in guys to say, but Basadi Kibo never being interested to say.
Oh, so no, free one more. No, but also it's interesting, Hori. Basadi would call you to say, maybe.
I think bisexual guys, we are more caring to women. I mean, go and payang the flower, one recommend or no,
secretly
that's why they survive. But I never understand. So women can pick up those things. I mean, just cool.
But there was nothing negative afterwards.
No. One of the things I must say, South Africa has been actually on accepting of bisexuality both ways. I understand. Maybe it's the way we put it, you guys, the way we set and we lay the table. So whoever's going to be negativity as well, I have answers for them. But you know what? Life is simple. If you don't know yourself, don't bother me of knowing who I am, and that's it.
All right, let's go to Mamelodi Raymond. Raymond.
Hi, Ray.
Hey, Ray, okay?
Rishab.
Repeat.
How emotional you are about the ending of shift. I would like to comment and say to you that God is with you. Maybe they will take it back.
Okay.
So one other thing I would like to add is shift really helps us, especially when it comes to the issue of awareness. We become aware of a lot of things. For instance, fashion, our tradition. We become aware of a lot of things. For instance, let's talk about that rape. I think rape and tradition. I'm one of the victims that went to that. I'm a victim of that trauma, and it's still a trauma to my life because it happened that I'm a man, but I was raped in a very young age. And I explained to my father, but there was no one to take the issue forward and no one to sit down. And I grew up with anger like that, having that anger to say, not even able to socialize with other people. So by so talking and coming out there and sharing the information with other people, we become relieved out here at home. So I would like to thank Shift very much. I would like to wish Shift to come back one of the good.
Raymond Relabukhi. All right. Quickly go Facebook Tuli Lenkomo. I've shifted from my comfort zone because I've realized that life is too short to have fear because your success is on this other side, on the other side of your fear. Okay, and another one, Posi Sa Mangekwa Kampunga Ngcina. What a show. I started watching the show in 2010 when my world was about to end. After failing my matric and being through a lot, I learned how to appreciate myself, love others, learning other languages. Bra Aaron, you motivate me. I watch Kamo growing. She's big and very inspiring. I have stopped doubting myself. I'm currently on my round to entertainment industry, not for the fame, but for long love. God be with you guys.
All right, we share the story but mo shifty and change jong maphelo bona lo wena hello hore re shiftile or re thutile tshedingwe mo nna no. You can do that by sending us the message go shift@sabc1.co.za or 39933720 mrapa batho re tshela pele.
Clientele Legal will get you out of this legal mess.
Clientele Legal will fight for you here.
Clientele Legal will protect you here.
Clientele Legal will get you out of here. Yes, there is justice in South Africa. Simply pick up your phone and contact Clientele Legal.
Our plans are affordable. They start from 140 rands per month.
SMS DEFEND to 41445 and we'll call you back.
Nivea Rich Nourishing Body Lotion has an enriched formula with essential almond oil to deeply nourish your skin for longer. There's no need to add extra oil. Nothing feels like the longer lasting care of Nivea Rich Nourishing Body Lotion. The best care for dry skin, also available in a rich body cream.
I'm Tsepo Hausa Musese for All Life, the leaders in life insurance for people living with HIV and diabetes. There are many South Africans living with HIV. One such person is Portia Madisha Maruma.
I have been living with HIV for over 14 years. I too have dreams for my children and need to know they will have a future once I'm gone.
For over 10 years, All Life have offered life and disability cover to people living with HIV. SMS HOPE to 43998 and a consultant will get back to you.
I first spoke to Tendai, who treated me with respect. It was a conversation and not a sales pitch.
All Life will give you a quote over the phone based on your personal needs and budget. If you accept, there's no paperwork. You will be covered from the day you pay your first premium. No waiting period. Give your loved ones the financial security they deserve from a company you can trust. SMS HOPE to 43998 and a consultant will call you back. All Life, living your best life.
Alright, so we're here to show you guys just how refreshing an icy cold Sprite is by doing a sub-zero swim. You ready, Les?
Yes, I'm ready, boy.
Alright, let's do it, Les. Whoa! Sprite! It's refreshing like that! Sorry, man, are you okay?
Kwenzakalani ngempela la ekhaya? Kwanefela iminyama kangaka nje phezu kwalomuzi.
Sengiselani Masipho?
Oh, yeah, now.
Angithi ngibabili kulena? Ima.
Ngixolisa isikhathi okethe sekho. Uma understand mina kube menguwena nje, bengizohamba mina ngiyombopha umqinisi. Ngithini ngane kadade wathi ulelele emakhazeni kumanje? Nibe mina nebhizinesi yonke la nyafonyofo niyenza lapha. Ake nihambe nyemakini. Seniqedile benizokwenza la.
Uzalo, Monday to Wednesday nights at 8:30 on SABC 2.
Msanzi for sure.
Siyaqhubeka mntusikhathi chekisha imiyalezo yenu kuba sisonga akha nje ibona ije ishift nge2 kaFebruary ngolesine iyaphela. Straight to Facebook, Nosipho Nosimathebula Nkwalane. It has been a wonderful 12 years. My cousin's sister now works as a soldier and she's studying further within the force because of the info Shift gave us on the show on how to apply and the opportunities. I've since started my business. I want to register my business after the show. You had a business talk. My life shifted after writing to Shift after the problem of not having an ID. The following year I received my ID book. Now I'm studying at a TVET doing electrical infrastructure and construction. Thank you Shift. Alright, the slender shars are hashtag I shifted. I want to thank you, Put Aaron and Siskamo, for all the knowledge you passed on to us. I registered my own company, but before that I went out and volunteered for experience. And Siskamo always said that don't wait for a job to come to you. Go out and volunteer to gain experience and you'll get a job. Today we company all the best.
All right, let's go to Interfeld. Who do we have?
Say so.
Say so.
Hi.
Okay, Osi.
Kiting. Oh, wow. I'm sad you guys are leaving. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Shift has really changed me. And I look at our guests actually, looking at the newspaper called Interfeld News. And by coming to Shift, after I did not almost Shift, I got a lot of calls from people wanting to partner in now. And guess what? I managed to buy a car just because of Shift.
Wow.
Well done.
I'm happy because when people see like you trying to build something, one kind of hand from your community, and what happened to you, they're like, oh wow. I mean, how did you manage to do that? So it's all because of Shift. Everything again is saying it's because of Shift. I don't know. I'm sad.
Don't cry. Don't cry, Caesar. Don't cry. You're gonna make us cry now, and you still have to finish the show. Otherwise, well done. We are so glad what it is Shift and Molung continue the spirit. Continue Shift someone else's life.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thank you, say so.
Well done.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lega ba to change ba tjwang. Ska luna le mo Shift la bua ka mathata be leng hore ne lena le ona la kra thuso luna le ka change ba to maphelo ba tjwang.
Like whatever problem that you had,
Yes.
what can you say to someone else right now on only the same problem and how you shifted? Bonol.
Now I think life how le motho o ska ya ka motho o mong and then usketsa into who impress motho mong.
Yeah.
Because like but whether you do right or wrong, but lo dula ba bua. So sometimes una le batho ba batlang ho etsa dintho mare ba tshaba hore mang o tla reng eng. So lifing ntse ke tlo tsa ba sekore motho, you must follow your heart and o etse ntho e etsang o be happy. O lebale ka motho.
Tabiso? Yeah, no, I can say we need to thank the people that helped us while they're still alive. Let's not wait for them to die and then it's gonna say, oh, Spanbana wenza kanje. We need to thank them while they're still there. Like show them that you're very much humbled for their help and you've grown, they've made a difference in your life. Now you're somebody because of them, you know. Yeah.
Mina lo ngakusho ukuthi umuntu loke or lo kule situation lebe nguyo loke warejwa ukuthi akusi fault yakho kokuqala. You don't have to blame yourself, and then it's not the end yempilo yakho. You don't have to take your life. Talk to someone. Bakhona labatokulalela, bakhona labatokunika uthando lelo deserve. And then kubatali ngithanda nje kucala ngibonge emakwami ukuthi noma simo sintshintshile ekhaya bamshiyile labaningi bamjikele noma tindo tingasahambi nganedlela betingakhona but yena usesenami. And then nalabanye batali ngithanda ukuthi niketa abantwana benu i-chance bakhulume nani, nibalalele, nibathanze, nibavikele. You know, mntwana like the first time ngasho ukuthi mntwana udinga protection ebatali. If umntali angeke azamprotect mntwana akukho lato lithola khona lenye indawo protection. Just protect abantwana benu nibathanzeni, and then nawe lo usenkingeni just know ukuthi ukulenkinga leyo ukuthi kusasa utokhona kusita labanye. Asikho simo lesingetulu kwemandla akho. Just face it, udile naso ngendlela yakho.
Kaki? Okay, nangara tohore. If ever you have a problem, to look for help. And mobatswadi nkarata ho bulela hore try listening to your children, because a lot of people ba committed suicide just because of and you know they end up being miserable. And if ever lose one, how where would you get another one? So I would like to say hore, look for help. If ever you are transgender and you need help, we have internet. Go to Google, look for hospitals that can help you to get proper hormones to look the way you want to look. Unfortunately, it doesn't take one day. It's not a trend. We're not trying to, because is something on Facebook. A lot of gay people now, if ever you're transgender, we're trying to make a trend. It's not a trend. Advertising anything. This is who we are. We're not saying if ever you're gay you have to be transgender or be a woman. It's who we are, and we're trying to be bigger people here. So
one thing I just need, I want to continue inspiring men and changing shift men's mind, and hopefully Men SA will be a platform where we can get more investors on investing on men. Men, we are broken. Men, so we want to change to become men, so we can cope with independent women like you, and so we can cope with an independent woman like her, who she's been raped. How can we deal with that? Not to look at her that she's been raped. Understand the transgender women. You understand? So that's my bigger dream now, is to shift people's mind with Men SA, educate men of the country. Yeah.
Okay, there's a quick tweet from Mpilo Taylor. Our shift changed my life. I used to hate being disabled, but I learned to love myself, and I am, thanks to you guys. Hashtag I shifted. Talking of people who are living with disabilities, we are one program manager to have sign language interpreters, because we want to include the deaf community, because we believe all the South African, you've got the right to information, you've got the right to knowledge like everybody else. So we've managed to do that, and one of us sign language interpreters, she refused to remove her microphone, but we want to find out from her, or being part of the show, Atusha the deaf community, how has that shifted her life, and maybe what is the deaf community saying now? Because Fortune?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Being on shift has been quite an amazing experience, and I have shifted, I have grown, and I wouldn't be where I am, and thank you to the deaf community. And yeah, it's my last live show, guys, and I love you all, and goodbye. And I don't know, I'm kind of emotional, but then I've learned a lot, and it has shifted, and it has changed my life, and professionally and in all levels.
Yeah.
Can I interpret that now?
Please interpret that now, because I'm sure they want to hear what you said. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love you too.
Nice one.
So in closing, le ka re go shift a re le patadisir fela, you know, nice words le batho re nko show. Especially to the producer, I get
anyway.
Bo Busi, bo refile.
I want to say to Busi.
Busi is one of our producers,
yeah,
by the way.
I almost had a heart attack. You owe me a lot of money.
Oh, when you surprised you,
No, I was so shocked because when I got here on that day, I'm like, okay, so did you manage to get Peter's call? She's like, no, we didn't. We can't find him. I'm like, okay, so he's not coming. She said, no, he's not coming. I'm like, okay, cool. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, we have someone for you. I'm like, so that was big.
Yeah. Unono?
You are the kind and then la rumamela from kitile shift like licenchile pelaka licenchile life ya and ke dula ke shikile shebile ko Facebook and ke nkaka batho ba bang youth ore le shebile shift because ba bang akere ba how what's that akere information ngata le e ya di bazari mo ba ne ke thusa o mo a apply go ke mjetso re shift ba ntse di bazari and within 30 minutes ke se ba mo phonela back a apply a etsang so ke batla le
wow nice
thank you
okay
and you
o nyako latela ka speed in 10 seconds
yeah okay like what I love about all the like everyone more productioning with Aaron Lekamu I don't know how can you come to a show and then that means you have a lovely mind and then you always treat them with respect and kindness. It's so lovely. It's not like we don't watch the show. We also do watch the show. I've been seeing these people surprisingly on YouTube and also on TV. So it really shifted my mind for me being transgender, but then for other issues as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
But then you share moments with you. I know you share moments with you. I shared moments with the camera guys. The producers amazing. And for the fact that I became part of the family, you made us to be family. It's sad. I mean, why do you want to get rid of a show that is South African and that address 11 official languages?
All right, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Tomorrow ke pre-party until the actual day at this day.
Second last.
Yeah.
So ki shift farewell eve.
Shift farewell eve.
All right, continue to send us those messages about the conversation by Kubeka social media shift on SABC One on all platforms. Memorable shift moments. And if you are around Soweto, please join us go Grace Bible Church. We're going to Memorial
Lundi, yes.
Otherwise, sharp. See you tomorrow.
Tonight on 116 Down, real life issues and confessions between partners when Yan 6:30. Your favorite celebrity and the music that shaped their lives with Msanzi Wa. Besamo 7:30. Msanzi's top events, trends and fashion with Selma Tunes. Only on SABC One. Msanzi, for sure.
SABC brings to you AFCON 2017, live from Gabon on SABC One and SABC radio stations. It's more than just a game.
L'équipe du
This is Stade L'Amitié in Libreville on this glorious Saturday. We have reached the knockout phase of the Africa Cup of Nations 2017 here in Gabon. And the first of the quarterfinals on this busy weekend is ahead of us. Burkina Faso up against Tunisia. Burkina Faso, of course, a fairy tale run to the final in 2013 in South Africa. This is how the knockout phase will go. Of course, the winner of this game plays the winner of the Egypt-Morocco match, which is the fourth of the quarterfinals. That's only late tomorrow night in Port-Gentil. And that will be here in Libreville, the semi-final. And then don't forget later tonight, Cameroon-Senegal. And the winner of Cameroon-Senegal plays against the winner of Ghana and the Democratic Republic of Congo. They are playing tomorrow in Oyem in the afternoon match. So we stand by for the CAF anthem, which will herald the entree of the teams from the tunnel and out onto the pitch. Today's referees are led by the South African Daniel Bennett, Zakele Siwela and Abubakar Doumbia from Guinea are his two assistants. Well, of course, had the host nation still been involved in this competition and had they finished top of Group A, this would have been a real sellout here in the quarterfinal stage. But Gabon out, and it means perhaps not as much interest amongst the locals for today's encounter. And instead, it's a half-empty stadium for Burkina Faso up against Tunisia. So 13 successive African Cup of Nations appearances, including this one for the team from Tunisia. For Burkina Faso, this is their fifth successive tournament, so there is a level of consistency about both of these sides coming into today's game. Lots of experience on the bench as well. Both of these coaches well versed at the Nations Cup. Paulo Duarte of Burkina Faso had his first outing back in 2012. And he's also been the national team coach of Gabon. Was at the last tournament where they were knocked out in the first round. He's delighted to see his side through into the knockout phase of this competition. So the business end of the total Africa Cup of Nations 2017 Gabon is underway here at Libreville. Burkina Faso in the whites, Tunisia in the red. So much at stake for both of these countries. A rare opportunity to find themselves in the final four. Fajani's lost possession. That's a good early ball. Nakuma. Bit of a wild kick there from the Burkinabe. Excellent through ball though from Bertrand Traoré. It was a loose one as well. Perfectly weighted pass. And I think Nakuma might well have done a little better with that opportunity. Now, is there a quick answer? Yeah, from the Tunisians. Difficult bounce as well for Kofi. And the whistle has sounded. He got caught by Kenisi. Now, let's see how serious this is. This first choice goalkeeper for Burkina Faso has played all of the matches here at the tournament. This is the cross, and you can see a vicious bounce there for the goalkeeper. It was Nages who delivered the ball. And Kofi, who plays for ASEC Abidjan in the Ivory Coast, down. They are warming up a reserve goalkeeper at the moment, Moussa Sanu, just in case. Up here against Nakuma again.